So let's say that we're in that tunnel of all of this. Where are we? So we can take it like that and use it like that. So the fourth world. Okay, witness in the locust, not me. I don't know what a locust is. Here, Yahweh say, witness in the black world over here, when that land was created here, the witness was the first one to set foot on this land. A brand new land. Witness, I'll be the first one to go down there. No. He went on the surface of that land. He danced around on it and skipped around and did 20 somersaults, and then he went into the ground. And he never came back out until here.
Yeah.
This witness finally at the last that one piece of land, maybe like this, the water's covering everything, and this little spot of land, that clay, mud, that was the only thing that was above the water. The wind came through that, and then he set up. And then a real good thought. He probably said, what the, you know. And then he was approached by all these big giant monsters that came around, like, and said that we're going to take this land, sort of like. And the witness is the one that shows you, that tells you how to stand on your own ground, how to defend your land. Not this carpet land here, not the concrete land here, but the actual ground here, the sacred ground, the sacred land, the plants here, the water here, the air here. How to defend it and how to stand there and say, if you want to take my land, you have to kill me first and then you can have it. So that's what happened there. See? Listen to the story. In order for you to be tough, to be able to stand for what is rightfully yours, to have a say, to defend yourself. So he went through a test, and they sent this witness into the water and let him stand there like this, the water up here, for I don't know how long, days, months, but to a point of time where while he was standing there, something in the water kept touching, biting him. And he created sores all over his body. But his intuition, his mind, his heart, his soul, that the yin that's inside, and it said, pray. So this Zen. So he started to pray. And then all those sores that were developed on his body, it just healed. Out of some of that water got into his system, he swallowed it. The next step, it started to eat inside of him. And then now sing those words into a song and sing it. And then he started to sing, and then it started to heal inside of him. So that's how he overcame that. And then he used faith. And then he used love. So these four concepts was given. He developed that in his mind and his body, and he overcome that big old danger. He overcame it. So he had faith. So the next thing that they told him to do is to swallow an arrow and take it back on the other side. And he did that. Hol ayif na donde bejil chija hayizons do bejil chide donde kubzej hanayizons. And he said, "Is that it? You already have a hole right here, and you have already have a hole over there. So what's the big deal at it? You know, like." And then he said, "Give me one chance. I will put my life on the line for what I believe. I have faith in this land. I love this land here. I'm going to sacrifice my own life." So he drew up his arrow and put it right under his wings here, and then he had blood stains on his arrows and said, "No, you try it." So it was almost like a double dare. You want to take it or not, you know, like. And all those other beings, they said, "Nah, it's impossible." So right there, that land that we stand on right here was given back to these insect beings, to these mammal, to these earth-walking beings, Hajine, and these Yindana. They came and then they draw with their arrows and their cane, and they draw the surface of the land. Right? That's the same terminology that people use when they tell the story. The first people to come into this world at the emergence here in the fourth world are plants. None set in the first one that vegetation were the first one to emerge. They extended their roots, and then came plants, and then out of ants, amphibians, reptiles, and all that has leaned on the surface of this earth here. So here it happened there. The leaders were the first man, the first woman here. Okay. How about this fight against male versus female? They still have to fix this because they still were not communicating. They're still kind of like fighting. They're still like this. They came into a brand new world now because of all this. Now they survived it. Now they have to come and fix it. They got to heal it. So the first thing that they did was they did a tache. They made a tache and they went to the tache. All these species that came in there. Remember, there's